Welcome to a healthy living video blog at workoutmaster.com. This is Ruben.
And this is Aram.
Today we're going to talk about a very important subject. We're going to talk about 4 doctors. Let's tear this one apart.
That's right. These are the 4 doctors you'll ever need. This actually was written by one of the books that my friend and mentor Paul Chek wrote a while back. But I think it's very important that we pay special attention to this particular ebook in the new year. I mean, we're still in January. We still have to perhaps prepare a lot of things that we want to accomplish in the new year. And I think the book will give you an insight that other books don't even come close to in regards to pretty much an overall outlook on your health.
Absolutely. What are the 4 doctors? Let's mention them right away.
Well, there's, Dr. Diet, Dr. Quiet, Dr. Happiness, and Dr. Movement.
Exactly. So, Dr. Diet. We talk extensively about how important it is to eat good food. And I always say, if you don't eat, you're going to die within maybe a month. But if you don't exercise, you probably will survive quite a few years. So it's a lot more important to eat better than to exercise. And when you eat better, you want to make sure that you see how you feel. So we always recommend to keep records of what you eat and how you feel. And if you cannot make any sense out of your records, you always can contact us and we'll be happy to guide you in the right direction.
That's correct. Now the next one will be Dr. Quiet. And Quiet refers, Dr. Quiet, touches bases on the natural rhythms of the body as far as, the time that you need to allow yourself to rest a day. And you sleep in your circadian rhythms, which are very, very important because not only do they allow you to gather some energy, but at the same time it controls always control, better said, but a lot of your fundamental control, hormonal systems.
Absolutely. Dr. Movement is extremely important too, even though it's not maybe as important, but what important is to use it for you precisely. That means if you're just starting to exercise, don't go kill yourself. Start with an appropriate activity. If you're an advanced exerciser or athlete of anything of that sort, you want to make sure that you realize that the exercise is in a way can be very stressful. So you might actually need less movement. So some people need more movement, some people need less movement. Ultimately, movement is very important. If there is no movement, there is no life. So just make sure you move. You can do walking, running, exercise using the weights, finding classes. By the way, Ruben and I are going to start giving you an idea of what you can do for exercise. We're going to give you quite a few examples, yeah?
And not only for exercise, but for fun. So
Absolutely.
What we try to do is to create a small expose of the many and different modalities that are out there of exercise, and whichever one resonates with you, that's the one that you should be doing. After all, functional exercise begins with the word, with the 3 letters fun. So exercise has to be fun to a degree, so you don't feel like you have to torture yourself. And whatever that form of movement is, I really don't care so long you're happy doing it. Exactly. And nobody else should care, so long that you're happy doing it.
As long as you love whatever you do, that's probably one of the most important things. I see a lot of times people say, I don't like lifting weights. Well, then don't.
They don't, absolutely.
Do something else, something that you love. What's the last doctor?
The last doctor will be Dr. Happiness. And Dr. Happiness goes in regards to doing things that you enjoy, that create the spark of creativity and having fun at the same time. While at the same time, Dr. Happiness has to do with, how you create a model of creating values and goals so that your life has some type of a flow, and then you feel that you're making, strides in a forward direction if that's where you want to go on a daily basis.
It's very important to start finding the things that are going to make you a happier person. A happier person, a better health you're going to have. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much just given. Do people can buy the book on the Paul?
I think that the best place to obtain the book will be at the PPS Success Mastery Program.com or .net. I'm not sure. I think you can search it anyway, or just look at paulchek.com, and that will be one of the first places to actually look for it, because I don't think they have it in many other places for sale.
Well, it's an ebook, yeah, and it's downloadable.
It's an ebook, and it has not only the PDF file with all the pages, plus it has a lot of parts of the download that you can actually click, and a video will open, and Paul will actually expand and all of those concepts.
That's cool.
The one thing that I think the one thing I believe is very important for people to understand about this, precious gem of a book, is that it allows you to understand in which part of your journey of your life you are, and to really get to know where you need to go. So some of the doctors will be more prevalent towards creating energy, which will be Dr. Quiet, that has to do with rest and sleep, and Dr. Diet, which has to do with gathering energy. Where the other part of the other two doctors, Dr. Happiness and Dr. Movement, they have to do more with working out, in the sense that you're actually going to be using energy as opposed to creating energy to create to do these actions. So it creates a very good balance, and people will find out exactly by reading the book where they are and how they can get to higher levels of performance, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually as well.
Absolutely. I think it's very important to create first an awareness that if you never thought about happiness, or in the sense that, let's say, Paul talks about happiness, or you never thought of happiness, movement, or anything of that sort, that's going to create a little bit more awareness for you.
Yes.
Anything else you want to say?
Get the book.
Get the book. Remember, if you get a book, your future is going to look better already. Thank you very much for watching, and share these video episodes with your friends. Their future is going to look better too. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time.